this guy, these people are destroying this contraption. These guys are this and that. Shut up your mouth. You are enemy of progress. You are enemy of Nigeria. Instead of all of us to come together, Nigeria is so corrupt. We must come together to shake kiniko. They were everywhere. Then Buhari destroyed everything. And one of these days, one of the guys that was with him, one of those who were with him, came out to tell us that, well, we deceived you. But I'm going to show you that soon. Anyway, Wike, still on Wike, is supposed to be a guy that publicly and shamelessly doing what is called the, what do you call that thing again? Anti-party. He is in PDP, he is a minister under Tinubu. However, he is also working ensuring that PDP will never have the capacity to challenge Tinubu. And then PDP called him their leader. Here is Arapaja, the former deputy governor in Oyo State, talking about Wike. Omo, I have to show you this video. Listen attentively. PDP, to those of you who are looking for coalition, especially some of you that are the articulators, articulated moguls, articulated morons, SPV boys, who are saying that the only people that can challenge Tinubu in 2027 is PDP under Atiku. Have you seen this? Your PDP.
We are proud as PDP members to say it's one of our finest. Because if it's not good enough, I'm quite sure that some of our other political parties obviously will not be looking for him. It's making a lot of difference because I stay in Abuja as well. And for your information, the acting national chairman is unavoidably absent, and we are representing as the deputy national chairman of the party. The national secretary of the party is there, and our former governors are here. The chairman of the parties are here, and the foundation of all political parties in Nigeria is PDP. So I am surprised when somebody who himself was the product of PDP will come here and start, I don't understand. But that is not politics. Nobody can dispute the fact that the person, Senate President, was a governor of Akwa Ibom State under PDP. And he performed. So also, our mentor, our principal, that we are celebrating today, who is one of us who has never left PDP for a day. Is one of the most committed, most loyal party leaders we have ever had. He has done well and he is doing well. And we wish him well in his future endeavors. You see, I would like to say this. Is somebody who believes in equity, justice, and fairness. If you remember before the 2023 election, there is one song that I like. Eyendeba, Eyendeba, Eyendeba. Eyendeba, Eyendeba, Eyendeba. At that time, I used to follow my leader, the executive governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluwaseyi Abiodun Makinde, who I know would have been here if he's in the country. Well, leader. I still remember the G5. And I'm telling you, for those of us, a lot of people appreciate you, PDP. We love you because you are always there for us. You are always there for us, not only when you need anything. Unlike some leaders, that they won't come running to us when they need something. We know you and we always love you and we appreciate you. And this, in as much as some people believe and suffering from entitlement mentality, we will always stand by you, because I remember you are the leader of G5, and we were supporters and we were followers of your footsteps. We will always stand by you because you are a man of integrity, you are a man of honor, you are a performer. Thank you very much for making us proud in PDP, and God bless you. Happy birthday, our leader. God bless you.
Now the people who want to rescue you from Tinubu be that too. Yendeba. There's no other party. There's no, see, if opposition don't come together, if they don't come together, they cannot remove Tinubu, they will use you again. There are so many of you who are already preparing to be used again. And they will use you. It's like, oh, I am your tissue paper, use me. That's exactly what some of you are sounding like. And the guy that is doing the dirty job for them is rumored to have died. And that is Momumadu Yakubu. Mr. Yakubu has been rumored to be dead. But the INEC officials, they've come out to say, no, he's not dead. He's a rumor. I have no idea, but it's just that I don't like it when they come out to deny. And at the end of the day, it is true. But we have it on a very good authority that the INEC chairman was rushed to this country 2 nights ago. I haven't seen any physical evidence. That's why I have waited for 2 days to see if the guy that just came back from Ghana, if he was going to make any, appearance. He's always been making appearances here and there anyway. Since that time, he rigged Tinubu in. What happened to Yakubu? Where is Yakubu? And I remember it took them more than a whole month before they finally came out to tell us that Lagbaja was dead. It was a rumor. They called it fake news. I'm not wishing him death. I'm not, because I don't have any control over that too. Because any of us can die anytime. So don't even go there and be like, it's a wish. I don't do wishes like that. But when these people whenever they deny something, it usually comes to pass. I heard that Mamudu Yakubu was rushed to the UK for treatment, wherever that happened, right? So those who saw him, being ferried out of Nigeria, Abuja, 2 nights ago, they are the same people who went to town to say he's dead. But I know that he's in the UK. Now, if it is just health scare, scare or so, I don't know why these guys can't be very honest and say, well, I wasn't feeling great. I went for medical treatment. And they are supposed to possibly have a country that they have fixed that contraption, a contraption where people are still pushing train. Have you ever seen anything like this in any part of the world before in your life?
For my country, that they push train. For my country, that they push train.
Since when I born, you never seen this kind of abuse before. Tinubu, I must abuse you. Tinubu, number 1, Ogun Okiyapa. Tinubu number 2, Ogun Okiyama. Tinubu number 3, Ogun Okiya your children. Tinubu number 4, Ogun go bury all your family. Tinubu is a god to you. A god to you. a goat, yo. Hausa.
Tinubu is a goat, yo. A goat, yo. Tinubu is a goat, yo. Hausa. That should have been Buhari. Buhari is a dog, yo. A dog, yo. Buhari is a dog, yo. Aja Hausa. What do they call Ewe is a goat? What do they call Aja? Aja Hausa. I don't know. Because this guy came out to tell us then that they are change and change, as well as said the next devil, the pure lies. You remember this on Shewun's program?
I am completely disappointed because, I mean, what we told Nigerians was not what had happened in 2015.
So it was a lie.
We lied. We should admit we lied.
To Nigerians.
To Nigerians.
We deceived Nigerians.
We deceived. Even though we use deceive people, the PDP, for campaign, but of course we were a replica of what we were accusing the PDP of.
Or even worse.
Worse. Not even. Eliminate the word worse.
But Buhari was a catch, isn't it? People wanted the exit of PDP, thinking that Buhari was the messiah at the time. But now there are those who will say Buhari was a disaster. Those who do not see that Buhari did anything good in that 8 years will think that Buhari wasn't the best for Nigeria at the time. What happened?
Buhari was also used and done.
Who used him?
Buhari's charisma was needed at that point in time by the political elite to eliminate Jonathan. And shortly after Buhari had taken over power, these sets of political elites emerged and hijacked government. And Buhari was a stranger. I can say this at any point in time. Buhari was a stranger in his own government. And I can corroborate this because I went to see the president in 2020 when I was out of office. And I told him, Mr. President, this wasn't what we told Nigerians. And that I have conscience. We campaigned and convinced Nigerians. When I look at the type of investment the common people put in our government, and here we are today with insecurity. When we came in, it was only the Northeast. As at 2020, I told him, it was not possible to even travel from Abuja to Kaduna. And I dared him. I said, Mr. President, if you disbelieve what I'm saying, or what I was saying, please, roll out brigade of gas now, and I join you. We drive from Abuja to Daura, and I promise him that if bandits do not attack him, I will go and die in exile. I briefed him about the security situation, about the hardship, and to be very fair to the president, he expressed surprise, meaning from my own judgment, some of the things I said were things he was hearing them for the first time. But I'm not surprised that such has happened. Because even when we were in government, it has happened. It was me who, even at the Federal Executive Council meeting, that informed him when a DSS and EFCC were trigger drawn in Asokoro here for 3 days. They held the entire environment hostage, and the president didn't know. It was everywhere on the press, print media.
But the president, the Buhari that we saw is usually with newspapers. We saw him reading the newspapers. Maybe they gave him a different newspaper.
Well, those who had such knowledge had actually claimed that his newspapers are different. But from this particular incident where the president was in Nigeria for 3 good days, and we went to the Federal Executive Council meeting, and I was expecting the issue to have been on the agenda, the first thing we will look at. And until we finished our meeting, it was not there. I had to introduce it through AOB. And the president was completely in confusion, listening to what I was saying. And at the end of the day, we even left without any closing prayer because he was visibly angry. And when he left, on my way to my office, I saw those two agencies under his office, directly under his office, holding a complete community hostage for 3 days because of whatever their interests they had, and the president didn't know. There was no security to his table. The national security advisor could not inform him. The so-called courtiers and veranda boys, none of them, thought it wise to save his image and integrity to inform him.
So there was an overtaking of the Buhari government under his watch.
For me, Buhari's hurricane, Buhari's integrity was needed. It was a political bite needed to eliminate Jonathan and his government. And immediately that was achieved.
Che, help us, oh, help us. There is God, oh. There is God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh. God should descend, oh, today God will descend here. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. This thing will end today. My sisters, if your child lost, will you stay and keep quiet? Will you people stay and keep quiet? The president now is calling you, come, I want to help you. You don't want to appear. Will you agree? No. Now the first lady is calling you, come, I want to help you. Come to find your child, your missing child. Will you keep quiet? No. Child, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. The bloods we are sharing, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. There is God, oh. There is God, oh. There is God, oh.
It's okay.
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah? They lied to the people, took advantage of the people with no consequences. Kind of the fire won't even laughed that off. You remember when he laughed and said, we deserve the people. We know what we did. We did what we did.
What President Jonathan is doing, which 10 or so years after, all the political parties in this country agreed with. They even put it in their manifesto. Subsidy must be removed. Subsidy must be removed. Subsidy must be removed. We in ACN at the time in 2012, we know the truth, sir. But it is all politics. And that is when...
ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́dọ̀ Yorùbá tí mò ń sọ ẹ túmọ̀ rẹ̀ fáwọn adájọ́ tí ò gbọ́ Yorùbá ẹ pé mo lólórí burúkú ni wọ́n ò ní sóríire láyé àtàlìkìyàmà. mo gbọ́ owó tẹ́nìkan kójọ tó nìkan kójẹ ń jò ní mo sì dákú. èé ti jẹ́ kí ni ó fi ṣe ọjọ́ mélòó ni ó fi lò ọdún mélòó ni ó ṣe láyé tí ó fi ná dúró owó yìí tán. La ilaha illallah ẹ fi yà jẹ mí ẹ ní lu ayé náà ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́dọ̀.
And that we mentioned Buhari this evening, right? I saw a clip. You know, there is no way you will mention Buhari and you won't remember Maman Daura. Maman Daura was like after Abba Kyari's death. Maman Daura was considered as the de facto president of Nigeria at the time. So he had a kind of he met with Tinubu at the Jumat in Abuja 2 days ago. And I don't know if you have seen this video. This was like he was trying to catch up with Tinubu, but you know, you don't have that privilege anymore, man. Okay, you have to kind of stay back. Watch this.
To jama'a wannan taron daurin auren dan gidan Barau Jibril ne, amma kun ga yadda duniya ta yi saurin juyawa makarraban Buhari. Wancan farin dattijan Mamman Daura ne da kuke ganin sa aka hana shi shiga. Gashi na an ture shi, subhana. To jama'a wannan taron daurin.
So it's like, no, now, old man. Some people are just like, what is he still looking for? It's very old. Why is he kind of like trying to get closer to Tinubu? But others are saying no. It's because to show to you that the level of power has changed. Tinubu is now the president, and therefore, here you get, they have to make that sort of like demarcation obvious anyway. Well, I still have a few things to share with you, but I will just keep it for next time. And I want to implore us, dear brethren, in the temple of truth, that as we all gathered here tonight, let us have our man, Lebabs. For those of us on YouTube, you know, Lebab is pretty much always very active with us almost every now and then, right? So I want you to please have him in your prayers, okay? Is currently having and recovering from one unexpected medical emergency. Is recovering, and please help me pray for him, okay, so that he will join us back in no time as you are all rounding up this evening. So I'm going to take calls tonight, and that is going to be after the break, okay? So on Mayegun's Diary Politico, the segment of phone calls on Mayegun's Diary Politico is sponsored by the Yarosululas Digital, a digital company that trains people who wants to kind of own their own personal business. If you're looking for your alternative or extra source of income legitimately, right, where you are willing to be trained and then start off your own personal business digitally as we speak, you might try to check this out. Look at this QR code on your screen. If you bring out your phone, all right, and you scan this, there is going to be a link that will pop up on your phone. Open it, read it, okay? And then if going forward, you can also sign up where you get all the materials that is needed for your real training to, you know, it's going to cost you $149. Now, if by any means you feel like, no, this is not going to be for me, which obviously is not for everyone, okay? It is not really for everyone. It is not an MMM where you probably will be expecting to double your money or whatever, you know. This is just a training kit to start your own personal business digitally. So check it out. To those of you who might be interested, and to those who have checked out this before, you can also share your own personal experience. Now, if you feel like you do not want to proceed for any reason, you can always cancel this, your suspicion, right? And get every penny back, your money back, every cent of it in 3 days. So thank you so much, everyone. If you have to leave tonight, remember, like the broadcast, okay? But if you are staying, the line is going to be opened. The number to call is right there on your screen, okay? Use it. And I think I have got one other thing there. Thank you so much, the African Wahala. Now, to those who probably feels like, how can I support you, Mayegun? There is a way. You either use my PayPal to reach me, support me, or you can also make use of my Buy Me a Coffee link. I'll share that on the screen as well. Give me a sec. Now, again, if you bring out your phone and you turn on the camera, you can scan this. Buy me a coffee. You can buy me 1 or 2 coffee to support what I do on Mayegun's Diary Politico. So, prayer docents, thank you so much for always, ma'am. Okay, I got your message recently. I've not just had the chance of saying thank you to you until now. Thank you very much, and then God bless you as always. So, if you scan this on your screen, you can support Mayegun, and also you can also please go on and subscribe to the backup channel for Mayegun's Diary Politico, okay? It's called the Mayegun's Diary Premium. So if you check that out, please give me a follow there, okay? So when I come back onto this, when I return from the break, right, we can take calls and you have your shot to call in and express your own views on this program tonight. I will be right back in a minute or two.